Well, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pocket Captains Plays PixelStarships. It's easy hit again. I know we've only just leveled them up, and what could possibly have been going on since then? Well, I've been doing some thinking, and you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, well, at the end of the last episode, I asked myself and everybody else, what do you think I should be leveling up first? And I ran around like a little kid with all the, I got my biorecycler, and because I thought it would help with gas. And I've been trying out some stuff. I've actually recycled a couple of guys, and I picked up one of these upper pills, which I gave to this guy here to boost his abilities. And yes, it did. It boosted his abilities. Okay, that's very cool. I'm happy with that. I got a few other guys I can experiment with, but I'm not in any real rush for that one because I know I can level it up some more. Maybe it gets better if I level it up some more. But I missed a trick. That's what this is all about. I kind of missed a few tricks. And lately in combat, I haven't been doing very well. There was the event. I entered the event and I did not do very well. And I look at that's not the one I want. That's the Starbase. I haven't been able to win very much battles. I mean, I did a couple on the events. Yeah, but it wasn't great. But on the regular game, I'm out doing well. And I think I could do better, and it's maybe time to look at the ship, which I do every now and again. I look at the ship and say, is it as good as it can be? So I've been experimenting. So some of the things I'm experimenting on. Well, some of the tricks. What do I level up first? Well, you've seen this roster of guys I have down here. They're from the past, and I'm working on saving up some Starbucks, which I didn't do very well. I bought a couple of things, but I'm going to go ahead and get myself some hero characters to build up my crew. That's definitely on my list of things to do. But then when you think, where do I put them? Well, I'd forgotten that on level 9, I could level up the bedrooms. It takes a lot of minerals, 1.5 million. I had some saved up though, but it does take a long time. And the sooner you get on with that, the better, because as I've always said, the secret to winning this game is crew. And the more crew I can jam on here, and the more capable they are, the better I'm going to do in battles. Sometimes a crew will do more than the best systems. So did I miss a trick? Yes. Start with the bedrooms, jam the crew on. It takes a long time, get that moving. I missed another couple of tricks. The next one is, I was thinking to myself about this combination. Now I had this one as a shield buster and this one as an armored buster, and it was okay. But then I thought to myself, but this will take the shields down, but maybe not right away. Maybe there's some tougher guys. Maybe I want to guarantee knock that shield down one hit. Because if I've got a rusher over here, in here somewhere, where is he? There he is. He's a rusher. If he's firing and this nice rushed hit hits the shield, what good did it really do if there's a shield buster? So I'm thinking I want a great big EMP cannon type gun. So I switched this one to EMP. It's a photon disruptor, particle weapon designed to take down shield defenses and temporarily disable systems. And it's basically taking down the shield. And a teleport if you have any. If you really can't find anything else, hit the lasers. But the point is, it's disabling. So I'm thinking now's the time to maybe consider taking these rushers and making absolutely sure, just sketching ideas, take down their shields. Then when this other stuff fires, it's firing at basically a defenseless ship right out of the gate. Okay. So this guy here, what's his new job going to be? Well, I've switched him from shield buster to the Gatling, that rapid fire weapon. I've seen some people use it. And I thought, well, what can I do with it? I bet it doesn't hit for a lot of points. And it dawned on me, well, wait a minute. What if it hits so continuously that if a repairer goes into a room, he's being wounded, and if he leaves even for a second, it continues to come down in points. He has to basically go back in and continually repair it and hold the guy in the room while my other weapons are firing on it. Because what I'm getting is they go in, they repair it, they leave, and I hit the room. He goes in, repairs it, leaves, I hit the room. And the guy stays healed, so this room never really completely goes down. They're doing the dance. They're just too fast. The repairs are too quick, and the room never really goes down very well. I got to keep them there. So maybe this will keep them in the room long enough for my other weapons to kill their crew and allow me to destroy the room. So If I'm going to keep them in the room, the Gatling may be the way to go. Good. What other things was I thinking? Well, it occurred to me too that I have the mines are working again. Does anybody notice when you beam over that the mines are now completely effective? I've started to work on mines. In fact, I went ahead and I built a whole bunch more mines. Let's see if I can find them on the bottom here. I've been building mines, and I got some more silicon, converted them to silicon to C4. I'm actually going to work on these Semtex mines and continue to build up the mines. They're pretty effective. So it made me wonder, well, what about the ship's layout here? I made it to be a little bit tanky. I've got these doors. Do I still need these doors? I mean, they take power. They were designed to kill people and stop them from moving through the ship. But if I've got a mine in every room on my ship that these guys could walk through, are these doors still needed? Maybe not. And this clustering I've got, where I've got a cluster here, and a cluster here, and a cluster over here, was designed to spread the enemy out so that they couldn't hit one room, you have easy shopping. But it also slows down my repairability. Maybe I can put them all back together again if we alternate some defenses, some of these sandbags or cement blocks, and a mine in each room. So if they walk through, boom, 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 they may get far, but not only so far. Which brings me to the question of my own teleporter. I've been beaming over and the crews are getting tougher. It's getting harder. I mean, it was a good strategy up until now. And even the robots beaming over have been good. It's good when I'm doing the dailies, but against real people, hasn't been that effective. So sending them over just to die, well, is there a better use for these guys? Maybe if they're here repairing the ship, there's a better use. Is the teleporter still a good use? Should I maybe think about going back to the bolters or going back to the missiles? Could I find enough points to get the missiles? Well, there's 3 from here. There's another 2 from these security doors. Could I build up enough to get missiles, or maybe just 1 missile room, not 2? And what would I fire? Would I think about jugglers? I mean, these ships are now full of crews. Is this the time for the jungler? Although I don't know. I may want to go back and think about damage. So I'm thinking about a lot of things. I think I missed some tricks. Maybe it's time this ship got rearranged. So today's show is going to be about changing the layout. I wish this was ready so I could find out whether this hypothesis is correct. But I'm testing a hypothesis, which is better. I wish I didn't have to spend money to switch. I mean, look at this. Go upgrade. Skip the upgrade. I'm not going to upgrade now, but we'll click on it. I had this the railgun before, right? I have to spend 400 minerals to put it back again. Does that ever suck? I already had that. I already spent the 400 to put it on there. I spent the 400 to put it back. So if I'm going to experiment with this, I have to go 400. If I don't like it, it's 400 back again. That's just terrible. And yes, I'm thinking about experimenting with that too. But it's costing me minerals and time. On the other hand, that's what I'm here for. I'm the experiment guy. So I think we're going to take this ship apart a little bit and work on it. What do you guys think? Is it a good idea? Let's see. So in order for me to work, I mean, I've got these turbo shafts. Because I segmented it this way, I needed turbo shafts everywhere. They're taking up a lot of room. I spread the armor out pretty thin. Maybe I can make the ship more compact. So let's take some stuff off I don't need. It's time to riff. Bye-bye. Maybe I don't need to leave that on. Although I heard it does do mineral recovery. You come over here. For now, remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. We're just going to take stuff off we don't need. Remove that. Anything I can remove safely. Yeah, I'm going to go down to 1 reactor safely. I'm going to make a real mess of this ship. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's a room. Bridge? I don't need a bridge. Gas? I don't have that much gas. Bye-bye. Nope, guess I do have enough gas. More gas than this thing can hold by itself. Remove? I can remove that one. Okay. What else can I get rid of? For sure, the command center. I was experimenting with commands, but it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of this. Anything I can get rid of. Keep the bedrooms. Keep that in the bedrooms with you. Into your bedrooms, boys. You've been naughty. Remove. Yep, you too. Bedroom time. Oh, this is what I got for my gas. I got this guy. I don't know that I need another. I want to replace my one poison, the crocodile man. He's going to go. I'm going to replace him with this. He's got just better stats, poison gas wise. So that's why I bought him. I couldn't turn him down. Yeah, I don't need that right now. So let's get rid of this. Scary getting rid of all your stuff. Hey, you got a configuration you like. It worked well in the last level. It's no longer the thing for me. Gonna need some elevators eventually, but not right now. Yeah, we're going to take this thing apart. It's not working. If you're not winning battles, then it's not working. And I know my stuff's not leveled up. And I know my crew's not leveled up. But I'm stubborn. I believe I can win battles even with a not greatly level. Oh, let's get rid of that. Got to keep this and this. We'll keep that. Plasma cannon. That's a bread and butter device there. Right? That's what that is. I'm going to put you in your bedrooms. Oh, no, do not fire him. Put him in the bedroom, I said. You fire Zin at this point, and I'm going to be a really unhappy camper. Remove. There we go. Some things I got to keep. Some things I don't. If I get rid of that, will it complain? Yeah, it complains. Okay, so let's see. Fleet room I have to keep. I got to decide now, where am I going to put my sundry stuff? So I got to look at the spacing because I want to put armor in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, room for armor. So if I put my sundry things in the front here, 1, 2, they don't need armor. I can pack them, rack them, and stack them pretty tight. In fact, oh, I can't get rid of you. I need you. Okay. The Android room could pretty well go bye-bye for now. Remove. Oh, no, no, no. Keep. Yeah, well, if I get rid of the teleporter, which I think I might do, then seriously, do I need those androids? Remove. Yeah, bye-bye androids. Those are my teleporter attack androids. I love them to pieces. They were really good. And again, against the AI. Uh-oh. There we go. Froze for a minute. I got nervous. Get rid of this nasty armor. I want a clean palette to work on. There are certain rooms I need to have. Certain ones I'm rethinking. So this is, let's get rid of this. This is a nicely packed area. I can pack this one pretty lean and mean with things to keep. Well, I'm going to need gas. Seems silly, but it is kind of a necessity. If I put them down here like this. Let me grab. Whoops, get out of there. It must be on the right here, right? Nope, or not. Ah, there's one. These two go back because they're necessities. You got to have the gas. Good. Oh, I finally got the gas levels leveled up where I could level up 1 million. I can now level up the research room, and I am saving gas for that now. That's a big priority deal. Now we have, oops, these little rooms that are for crew. We can rack them together. Workshop. Car garage. Dagnabbit. Maybe I'll save you out. Maybe I'll move the workshop. Put the car garage in there and see if that's a nice 3 spot for a bedroom. So I want to pack these rooms in tight. Tight, tight, tight. Rooms I don't need to visit. Rooms I don't want to visit. They're not going to be part of the battle. Maybe I'll throw them in the front because they're just so compact I can get away with it. No one's really attacking the fleet room, but it's not a priority yet. So we got those two. Let's put more bedrooms. That one. And so we got the bedrooms in and packed tight. What other rooms are an absolute necessity that won't form part of the battle? Technically, the academy, The gym has to be connected to something so that anybody training can get in and out. Or the lab. I could put a lab in there as a placeholder. The bridge. Maybe I'll put the bridge in there as a placeholder. Good. There we go. Need a bridge. Okay, now these rooms will not need to be visited. No how, no way. I could use this space here for a turbo shaft. I don't know that I want to add gas or anything like that yet. There's still the fleet room. There's another room that doesn't need to be visited. Sketch-wise, we'll put that over there. This is a must room. That's a must room. What other rooms could I stick somewhere off to the side? I mean, certainly I would like to get a lab and the gym in there too. I might work that around after we get the important stuff done. All right, let's deal with some important stuff. Question I'm asking myself on my first sketch. Is it acceptable to put all the reactors together in one place? Or is that really, really dumb? If I put them all together, the guy who repairs reactors will certainly have an easier time. They won't be running around, trying to find... Oh, now there's a nice layout for that super big reactor. Oops. Blammo. With a ladder there. Certainly concentrated. And if someone's going after reactors. And then I could have somebody up there to repair them. But to repair them, it would always require a ladder. But if I do something similar on another floor, if I move it down here, I could put, Then someone would have to move, they could theoretically move this way through the ship. But then I would have no armor, because there's that room up there. How would I put any armor below this part? The difficulties of finding a way to organize your spacing. If I put that there, and this here, then I have two reactor colonies, one armored, and then I have more options for where I put my turbo shafts. So the thing is, no matter how you do it, you're going to end up having to use the turbo shafts to get around. And I still want to put as much armor as I can to pack around the... Hey, hello there. What are you doing there? Get out of there, you scamp. You could put some weapons in unexpected places. If I put a weapon like that here, then there's no room for the turbo shaft for anybody to get down and repair, right? But I could put smaller weapons in there. Like this. And if I grab my... This is being considered again, but it still takes up a lot of room. I'm thinking more toward the missiles these days instead of that. And this. Now I could put a turbo shaft in between them, or on this side or that side. So that's in there, where I need it to be. Plasma. It's almost like I've got too much space now. I definitely want to keep the shields nearby so they can be fixed. If I put that there, I've got a clear line of sight that way. And then the med bay, I want it to be strategically close by to whatever's being damaged. They've got to be able to run in and out of that room. Would rather it was in the middle, near the shields. Anything's possible, folks. If I put it near the shields, changes the layout of the room just a little bit. Not tragically so. Yeah, but that messes up the spacing on the bottom one there, doesn't it? But nobody said it had to be on that side. Aha. Now the spacing has been repaired. And the med bay could be over on this side of it. Still has a direct line from there to there. And then my other cannon could be here like this. Armor, armor. And then what would be down here, though, would be out of line. I don't want to waste this space down here, but I have to consider that I want armor plating packed around the reactors as tightly as possible, and the shields. It's not a coincidence. These are the shields and the reactors are in the middle. Or maybe I would be better off with that big boy down here with stuff around him. But I mean, I'm losing space on this end. These go in here. That's not exactly lining up now, is it? I'm losing space, and I want this thing packed, and I don't want a lot of turbo shafts lying around. So that's not working. Man, this is hard. Lots of hard choices to be made. Okay, so I'm settling on a design now. Almost, just not quite right. Better. That's interesting. You got a couple reactors together. You got a couple spaced out a little differently, though. Not sure I'm in love with that design, but I got a problem. If I carry this one on, I'm losing all this space up here. I got some sundry stuff I could throw up there, that's for sure, like workshop, fleet room, gas. I end up with a really long, I mean, you're either going to go vertical or a bowling alley. This is but if I put the reactors essentially together and then I put the weapons together, depending on what somebody's targeting, I'll be in the right place. Now that makes a certain sense. This does not need to be armored, so it doesn't need to be down there. I only want what's armored, what needs to be armored. I need something that's 4. Like this guy. He fits up there. Nope, he doesn't. See, this is now buggered up there. Difficult decisions. Seems like whatever I do, I'm buggering up something. Down here. Move that out of there. Move this up here. Hello. Didn't quite get that right, did I? I had ideas when I started this. Okay, that's pretty packed. That's too packed. That's pretty packed. 1 turbo shaft, and you pretty well have one-stop shopping for all of the power systems. Then weapons would go over on this side. Same problem though, wasted space at the top. That's my issue. I have that wasted space up there. What else do I still want to get? Yeah. Still want to get one of these on here. One of these on here. The lasers are a popular target. By the way, in the land of AI, somebody beat the snot out of me rather effectively by targeting my lasers instead of the shield room. If you have this device here effectively disabling the shields, you don't have to hit the shields. And the shields are equipped with 3 points, but the lasers only have 2. If you hit the lasers, they go down faster, plus there's less firepower hitting your ship. It was a very clever idea. If you take down the shields, well, they were already down, so all that firepower is just trying to take down hit points, but he still got the full firepower. Take his shields apart, they're not coming back up, and you get to take some firepower out of his vessel. That was a little smarter. So I'm stacking a little bit by taking on this. Now, if I don't use a teleporter, one thing I am going to miss is the fact that his power generation is going to be at full, but it's been full for lately anyway. I have a tough choice now. Bolters or missiles. I'm tempted to put anti-aircraft on because occasionally the aircraft has been effective. Oh, yeah, this guy's got to come on too. And I want to, it doesn't have to be lined up though, does it? If I go like this, there's still a turbo shaft. Interesting. It's a nice space for something with 3 across. There we go. That's interesting. Oh, that's... Where would a robot... The robots are needed in the middle somewhere to repair whatever needs to be repaired. I want this near to here. Doesn't have to be down up there. It could be down here. And now that's near the middle. That's pretty strategic. And this can be near the middle. A little bit of wasted space there, though. Better if those two are side by side. Then I have medical and or robots depending on what we need. Move it up. Move it up. Armor on the top, armor on the bottom. Something in here, armor on the bottom. It's actually a pretty efficient place for these weapons. Like this. And more like this. Oops. Get out of the way. More like this. You're just so oddly spaced. You're driving me bananas. I won't lie to you. You're driving me just a little bit bananas. It's your lengths and widths. That's not bad. Robots and med to go here or over here. In a pinch, it's a little harder for them to get down here, but less people attack my cannons, I find. And I could always put the gyms or the academy on the bottom here. They don't need to be armored up. So they could be off to the side. Actually, it will be armored up. Is there anything better I can put there? If I use these bottom spots for armor, these over here are better off. These are better spots over here. I'm missing a trick again. Let's get this out of the way. You're definitely something I want to keep. Let's move these over. This spacing is just too perfect not to take advantage of the fact. Down here. That's perfect. You go down here. Right now. There we go. The spacing for armor is just too perfect for these. Armor, armor, and armor on top again. Yeah. Possibly a turbo shaft there. Maybe it's the right idea, but it's in the wrong place. Armored all up. Yes. And some of these in the corners is maybe where the fleet room could go. Gas. Get out of the way, gas. You here. get out of the way. And up there is where the fleet room needs to be. Where did I put the fleet room? I didn't leave the fleet. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave the fleet. Huh. Where did I put the fleet room? Oh, right here. There. It doesn't need to be armored. It can be up there in the corners. Any of these odds and sods rooms that don't need armor can be inserted into that slot there. Like the gym. Better use of my resources. I can still stack my reactors together. And my shields together. Although, I put that over there. The shield's separated from the others just a little bit. Yeah, we'll move the androids and the med bay toward the end to keep it as much in the middle as we possibly can get. Yes. Something else to go in here. Nope, nothing's leaping to mind. I kind of have a space for another weapon. Bolters will fit. Missiles is kind of what I had in mind. I'm not sure I want the shields down there. These are sometimes targeted, so they're not a bad idea. Okay. Android room. The medical room could go off to the side, but that's messing up the reactors here. These reactors cannot be like that. They need armor on the top and bottom too. Okay. Which means you guys can't be down there. Now I've got some pretty tight formation for armor. That's pretty good. This doesn't need a turbo shaft to reach it. Okay. Now I went from having a lot of space to having very little space because I'm packing so tightly. This could go here, and then to connect it up with this shaft. So I'm back to 2 shafts again. This doesn't need to be there right now. Remove. Anything else has to be on the ship. Well, I was thinking about another weapon system to replace the teleporter. It's not a bad formation. I mean, it's okay. I could potentially put another missile room on board like this. Start blasting away with... make sure this isn't something I like better. Teleporter's gone. And I want some more pew-pew damage. Means this thing's not on board somewhere. Yike. Gotta give room for it, too. The front part is packed as well as it can be, except for the space here. If I go move into that space, I give up some armor. Then I can move down a bit. Put that thing in the middle, but no turbo shaft to get from one level to another. That would not work very well for me. I feel like I'm close. Just not quite right yet. Yeah, if I didn't need an elevator between the levels, I'd be all set. Not bad. One turbo shaft in the middle. Med there. This would go here. Thing is, I wanted that other... The gym needs to be connected with a turbo shaft too. Like that. Now the gym can get in, but this reactor hasn't got much armor. But the other ones certainly aren't doing badly, especially if he's not sitting there. Well, I'll have to give up something underneath here. They can share armor across the shaft here. Yeah, let's add the armor. First of all, is this good? I mean, if it doesn't work, if I don't have enough armor, I've got 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 if I don't do these other systems. That's not quite enough to go top and bottom, so I don't need to go these extra spaces down there and over there. I can make up my mind which one of these needs it most. Yep, I don't have enough armor to go down the whole axis. Oh, these are hard choices. So that means I can put somebody up against the top and make more room for something else. It's actually a bonus. Put this down here for now. Actually, I won't. We'll only put we're only going to put armor on one side of these things. These are the kind of you're still staying in the middle, big guy. Somehow you're going to be in the middle. There. Up, up. Now I got room up here for something else. These guys can share some armor. Yep. Android room over. Nope, that's a nice spot for the medical bay. Shields. Reactor. Workshop, excuse me. You can go along the top. There'll be room for you now. This goes here. This goes here. Arrgh. Still short one missile room. Unless I do that. So I gave up. Teleporter had 4. And I gave up, 3, and I gave up the 2 armor doors. That's 5, and I've added 6. So my power levels are going to be off just a bit. But I've really substantially increased my pew-pew capability. My ability to shoot things. As long as I can sustain the power levels. Now, I'm going to add another power level to this when it levels up. So that'll put me roughly where I was. Means no more teleporting. And that great big, this big thing. It's actually a pretty good little, really. Okay, that kind of works. Might work a little better though if you weren't there. And nope, it's about 6 of one, half dozen of the other, I guess. I could put you in there, but then there's no room for that thing. And you could sit effectively. Well, you could be effective almost anywhere. Still a bit of a waste of space. This gym is not connected. Now it is connected. And that doesn't have to be connected. I can put armor on top in a pinch. And I have room for something else up here. Which could be, ta-da! That monster. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting our stuff back in there. Oops, get out of there. Yeah. Teleporter, I could put a lab in there. A gym. The bio mixer does not need to be connected. Kablam. If it does require, I don't know that it does. I'll have to read up more on this. If it doesn't upgrade, what does it do? Dead corpses into gas. See, it's supposed to convert dead corpses into gas, and I've certainly been able to supply dead corpses. So let's hope that that's true. If I put in one of these, on the assumption that this thing's producing a lot of minerals, and there's no power for a bolter. Any aircraft, gym, there's the academy. Suddenly I find myself with things to put in there. This would go in. Is that 3? Do I have 3 of these now? Let's keep them together. I have one being repaired somewhere. Right up there. No reason to separate these. There. Put the bio in the back. This goes up there. The Android room, not super armored, but it could get a little bit of armor from that. I think we have the beginnings of something interesting coming along. I've probably forgotten something important. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out. I think I've upgraded my pew pew capability, and that's what I'm after here. Let's put some of that armor back in. Because a ship without armor is like a day without sunshine. Now, the reason why I want to go more for the bowling alley effect is I'm actually looking forward to seeing if my idea that the mines, if I put mines on my ship, they will be incredibly effective at stopping these guys from wandering around, more so than those doors. Those doors were a vulnerable target to enemy attacks. Anything with a small, like bolters, the security doors, anything like that is vulnerable. I'm debating whether or not to put junglers in and just fire them in all different directions. I mean, basically, these are bonus weapons. So when I put rockets back on, try to do damage to systems and people, or to go to junglers and just try to mow down their enemies, which has basically a lot of appeal, I'll tell you honestly. I want to double up on, increase the shields a little bit. Reactors up. Definitely something on that. Plasma gun is up. Down in the bottom row here, reactors are really important. They're my power. Without power, the battle doesn't last very long. Got the shields, got some. It's kind of the downside of this design. I would like more on the shields. Is there any way I can jam a little more onto my shields? I can. I give up some space though. But I got just enough armor to plug those gaps up, don't I? Oh, but now he's not connected. And I want that Android room connected for show. For show! I need it to be in there doing its job. But it's way back down here now. Bummer. Well, let's put the shafts back in. At 3. Another one there. Just so they can get around the ship again. Don't need that one necessarily. Oh, I definitely want one of these right there. Put one up there. And we'll put this on the reactor because it does count as armor points. And there we have a redesign for the ship. Hopefully, you know what? I don't need these ones up here at all. Nothing's going. Oh, the gym. Yes, I do. They have to get to the gym. Don't forget the gym. So I don't want anybody training and get locked out of the system. So these ones here are as packed as they can be. Nobody needs to go into them, although they can. Nobody needs to. There's no benefit from it. I've armored up what I can. I've condensed these guys. Now the trick is to put some mines back in place. Oops. Cancel. Let's do it this way. Keep forgetting I'm not on the iPad now. So I got some landmines. I got some C4. Make sure that there's C4 along... excuse me, it does support C4. C4 along the walking routes. Where'd it go? Where's my C4? There it is. There we go. C4 in there. Do you keep moving my thing on me? You do. You're moving my thing on me here. Nope, we're not going to sell it. Yes, it does. You crazy piece of technology. You. There we go. I have to make sure my mouse pointer's in. Don't use the... So I'm going to put some C4 along all the most important rooms so that if anybody were to go on a walking tour of my ship, they're far more likely to trigger a C4 blast and blow themselves up. And where I don't have C4, let's see, where else do I want C4? That room for sure. Cancel. Let's remove this and drop some C4 into that room. Every room has to be a booby trap because you don't know where they might walk in. So anywhere they might go, that would be my, oh yeah, the shield room, the reactor rooms. And I want mines in the other, especially any room that can hold 2 things of charges. I definitely want 2 charges in those rooms. See, now I've got a debate. I've got C4 in that room. Let's put C4 in this room. And then everybody else gets a standard landmine. It's one for you. That's easier. I want more C4. I definitely want more C4. I want landmines in even the non-combat rooms they might walk through, like this one. They might go from here to here. I might catch one. See, now these other rooms that are not generally attacked, like even the gym, put a landmine in there instead of a sandbag. These ones, oh yeah, I want something in those ones too. But I don't think I have anything left. I don't have any, but I do have sandbags. So, wait a minute, before I do the sandbags, cancel. Hit the mission critical rooms with the most important stuff. I got these blocks. And a room that's likely to be hit is... that's got one. This one. Oh, don't give me the gears. I keep missing. This one. And now we'll do this one. Any room they might target, I want my best stuff in. Might do 2 in that one. Definitely. Any room that's a target is going to get the good stuff, and we're just going to work our way down the list to the B stuff and the D stuff till we distribute as many defenses as we can to this ship as well as we're able. Something in here as well, in case they're targeting that. I only wish I had more, but I don't. I'm going to look across the bottom. I'll check to see if I missed any later. I got a sprinkler. I'm not going to waste anything. There we go. Sprinkler's in place. Oh, I got some shrubbery. Oh, yeah. Shrubbery's going in. Yeah. Plant. Oh, yeah. Give me a plant. Can I put something else in this room? I don't think I can. Nope. Not that one. Nope. That's the Android room. It's got one. Nope. Can't do that. These plants actually have proved to be really effective at deflecting some blasts. And, okay. You have this. The plant goes in instead because I think it's going to be a target, not so much for fire. And the sprinkler, which is an upgraded one, I think, can go into... this one? There we go. Fire prevention is always a good idea. Anything else I've missed? Nope. I think we've got everything we could possibly throw in there for the time being. Going to work on increasing stamina. My guys running around. Because if I'm not attacking, these guys are defending. Now, the other thing I've got to work on is I've got to up... oh, I better get these guys in their rooms too. But I've got up their defenses. I mean, I've got some people who beam over. That's not their job anymore. That's not their shtick. And I have to make sure the plasma room has definitely got the people who have the ability to make... aha. Rush. Rush. All my rushers. Actually, I think I have a better rusher than this guy. This guy here was scheduled to be removed a long time ago. Hasn't happened yet. There we go. Where are you, Zin? Oh, not that Zin. Where's the other Zin? I got a Zin. Where's my Zin? He's got a funny face mask on. All right, I'll take that Zin for... not that Zin. That Zin. I'll take that one for now. There's a better one around here somewhere. He's hiding. Ah, here he is. He's the better Zin. You take a big old gun down there. You go in there. You three fire that puppy off, and we're going to get those shields down real quick. So we'll start putting these people out where they belong. We're going to populate the android room with... I've read that not only do these guys fix systems, but they also heal people. Ready to serve its wise master. The defense droid. Critical attack. Ready to stop intruders. That's also tempting. Healing rain. He has the ability to heal. I did not know that. He can repair systems and heal. Or do I use this guy for defending? I don't know. I'll debate that. I'll wait and see how the battles go. If I'm bored a lot, now that I don't have Ponytail Alien disabling this guy. Oops, this guy. He used to disable their teleporters. If that's not his job anymore, then someone's got to stop the teleporters. Well, maybe I don't. What if the minefields isn't enough? Maybe I need the border droids to do that job. But right now I'm thinking I want to switch them over to repair. Repair and healing. I got a full crew. They're going to be on here. You're not a beam over guy anymore. You have a job we're going to work on. And these things here, well, I've debated this one long and hard. I'm leaning toward junglers, actually, to kill the crew. Maybe one firing junglers and one firing rockets. Hey, I can hold the mouse button down. I didn't know that. That works. You're firing that. You can fire rockets. Let's split the difference. See what works best. There. Scarlet's haven't used in a while. That'd be fun too. So we got here now is a much heavier firepower ship. No more teleporting. I've concentrated everything together again like it wasn't for a while, but I've turned it into a bowling alley. So if they're walking through the ships, there's going to be, hopefully, boom, 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 boom. I may not get them right away with my crew, but if my crew aren't beaming over, then maybe, just maybe, because I got a lot of poison gas guys, I got some critical hit guys. If they stay here and they defend, maybe, just maybe, they'll do a better job taking out borders and I don't have to worry about the teleporters anymore. That seems to be what they're doing to me when I go over to their ships, so maybe I can hand them a little bit of that back at them. That's the idea. We're going to find out if this works or if it doesn't work. If you guys have watched this and you think, oh my God, the man's going crazy, I've got better ideas than he's got, I want to hear them. I know I've got some wasted space here and here and here. This formation back here is not bad. It needs to be refined a little bit. Not quite sure how. Maybe the fleet should have gone in there. And that could have gone there. Yep. That's what I should have done. And now I've got robots on here. Moving those between back and forth. I know. I'll just remove this temporarily. Don't hang, don't hang, don't hang. Why is it frozen? Oh, this is painful. Hate it when it freezes like this. Come on, what are you doing? Well, assuming it doesn't come back, I'm going to put the android ship up there, move the fleet down there, bring the android... Oh, here we go. Okay. You go up there, keep building your robots. You come down here, that's maximizing space. That's pretty good for space. And now I've got room for a bonus, which is you go back. You can come up. Now you got some more minerals at work too. I got 2 more of these, but there's no room to put them. I'm not sure, but I think I could even get another one. Yeah, I can. I have room for 1 more of each of these. I haven't even got room for them. I should consider it, though. Somewhere, somehow, something's got to give. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Those are the tricks I think I missed. Get rid of the security doors. Let them walk through and blow themselves to smithereens. Stop beaming over to the enemy ship. Hammer down their one room. Pick on one room and just hammer it with that heavy firepower. This one here, the heavy rapid fire one. Let the big heavy mount be the one that knocks the shields down with some rushers on it to make sure it happens as quickly and efficiently as possible. And let my androids stay on board and they're not connected to anything. It may be a better formation, but they're not connected to the ship, so they can't fix anything. I've made a mistake. Let the androids repair the ship was the idea, but how the... Oh, I know how they can do that. Oh. At least temporarily I can fix that. Sure we can fix that. Why not fix that? We're not stupid. Nobody said that had to be like that. Now we can put this back up here. I could also put a passage through there too, but this seems like a pretty good. Yeah, I could put a tunnel in here if I wanted to, but this isn't bad. At least they're pretty central here. Okay. So we're going to concentrate on continuing to upgrade the bedrooms as fast as possible. And God knows where I'm going to put them. But somewhere in here, I've also got to find room for research lab, which is squeezed out. I could replace the gym temporarily when it's not updating guys, I guess. Put the research lab there. I need 1 million gas. I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. So let me know what you think of the new design. Tell me if you think I'm crazy or what else I could do that's better. I'm sure I know you guys have better ideas. I know you guys are up there and you're looking at this going, you missed another trick, guy. But it was time for a design because the last design wasn't cutting it. So you're never done again. You got to break it down and build it up again. There's no I find as time goes by and people have better ideas, there's no such thing as the perfect design. You got to be prepared to redefine yourself. So this was kind of fun, redesigning the ship. I hope you enjoyed it too. Looking through my thinking process, I'm thinking out loud as I go through this. Sometimes it's easier for you to just watch me struggle with it than it is to try to explain how I did it. And I have received a lot of requests for design. If you like the show, please subscribe. Love the subscribers. Please comment. Please leave your thumbs up, your thumbs down, by the way. Want those too. They buoy me up. They give me the strength to keep going. In fact, you guys pushed me to do another show. Work a little less offline and back on the camera because you guys said it was too far between the shows and you want more. So I'm going to do my best to try to live up to that. That's what your comments do. They bring more content and they make me think harder and work harder. And that's okay because when I do that, I get better ships and so do you. Thank you for listening. Good night. Get more tips at pocketcaptains.com.